Thank you, everyone. Hello, hello. How are we all? We all right? Yeah? First time in Exeter for me, I'll be honest. So you lot have got a lot to live up to because I've heard you're all quite loud down here. So thank you, first of all, for coming. Sorry that you've had to talk about my dad's Tinky Winky, apparently. But yeah, thank you for attending tonight, and thank you for bringing your energy as well. How many of you are new to me? Wow, okay, so I'll see you later. So, I'll explain how I work. I'll do that in a moment because I've just got to tell you a story first, because I think you lot, nobody even knows this because it's literally just happened on my way down here. It's very similar to what happened on my very first show, but anyway, here, I was just getting in the lift. I've been up in the bedroom meditating, and as I'm coming into the lift, a gentleman's getting in the lift with me. I hold the doors open, he's getting in, he's on his phone, and on the back of the phone, on his phone case, it says property of Joel. I just didn't think anything of it. And then his mate gets in, and he stood in the lift with me, he's going, this is that psychic geezer. You're that psychic geezer, aren't you? I went, yeah, I am Joel. And then I just got out of the lift. So, yeah, he's still none the wiser. He might still be riding that lift in shock, I don't know. But anyway, so I will explain how I work. So I do try and make sure that I am as specific and as detailed as possible when I am bringing your loved ones forward to you. Obviously there's a lot of you in here, and there's no way that I'm going to be able to get around every single one of you. I will try my best to get around as many of you as I possibly can. But I won't be able to get around over 200 of you, so thank you for coming. But what I will say is, I've been to too many of these events where I've been in the audience myself, and my loved one potentially stepped forward, and I've gone away questioning whether it was actually my loved one, and am I just hoping that it was my loved one, and because I'm hoping for it, I'll accept any information. I don't want that tonight. I want to be the one giving you the information, so if I do come to you, if it is yourself that's lucky enough when I am giving the reading, all I ever need from you in return is just yes, no, not sure. Don't give me any filler information. It's my job as a medium to give you the information, not the other way around. I don't need feeding. Okay? Yeah. So please do not feed me any information. But yeah, I will always try and be as specific and evidential as possible to make sure that when you leave here tonight, you actually feel like you've spent the evening with your loved one in spirit, and make it feel as though that you've been in the same room with your loved one, because that's what we all want, isn't it, when we've lost them? So, are we all ready to get started? Yeah. Yeah? If at any point I forget to breathe, just shout, Dean, breathe. Okay? Say that again? What about what? You're not breathing either. I'll tell you to breathe. We'll breathe. Okay, so if we're all ready to get started, we'll jump straight in then, yeah? Perfect. Let me just have a little bit of a drink. I bet Joel's crapping himself. I'm going to have an hole in my thing out there, aren't I? Right. Okay. Okay, so I have got a female figure here with me now. Mum figure, as she does step forward to me by the name of Maureen, as she is stepping forward to me here. I am drawn here. What, am I drawn to you here? Do you understand Maureen, please? Or would this be Mum for you? Can I come to you? Is that okay? Thank you. Sorry, I know straight down the front already. I know, I'm sorry.
You do it on purpose.
Yeah. Is it okay if I ask you to stand just for the camera? Is that okay? I'm just going to stand. It's not because I don't want to be stood near you, it's because of interference, just in case. Okay.
Shaking already.
That's okay, lovely, don't worry. Okay. If it any helps, I am too. Okay. Do you understand the month of April is a significant month with Mum, please? Okay. And Maureen would be her name. Would I be correct in saying this as well? Yeah? Okay. Okay. I'm around the 24th of April here with her. Would this be the anniversary of her death, please? The 24th of April. Okay, thank you. the month of August is relevant here as well. Do you understand this as well? Yeah? Would this be a birthday month for her here? Okay, thank you. I am sorry for your loss, first and foremost. It does still feel quite fresh. It's not, I would say, a couple of years, but it's still quite recent. Okay. Does she prefer Mo? Or did she go by Mo as well? Okay, because I've just been heard Mo as well there as well. Okay, she had dark hair, as I am seeing her here. Very strong genes, actually. You and Mum are very alike. Actually, I do see her. Okay. I'm around the 17th of August here, though. Is that her birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Where's Alicia? Your sister. Okay. So I want to send a lot of love to Alicia as well. Please, if you can do this. Okay. Were you talking about her being first or something tonight? There's talk about, well, she's saying that she was going to be first tonight, so she's making me aware of this.
No, I said if I didn't hear from her tonight, I wouldn't be very happy.
Right, so she made sure that she was in through the door first, and that makes, she didn't want to upset you. Okay. She does make me feel still quite young to be in spirit. I would put her in her early 50s, I'd probably say. Okay, and she does make me feel as though she does go to spirit quite quickly here. Does that make sense there? Okay, there's a lot of shock around her passing as well. Didn't expect it to happen, and this is how I'm being made aware of that there. And bless her, she's actually has a lot of apologies here with this as well, because she knows the impact that it's had on yourself, but the family as well, with how quick and sudden it was, is how she's making me aware of that there, okay? You're so much like Mum, not except obviously you've got fairer hair, but she's so much like Mum as I see you there as well. But also, okay, in mannerisms as well is how she's making me aware of it, that you find, especially more so recently, you're noticing that you're doing things that Mum also did, if that makes sense. She's so proud of that, so you should be proud of that as well, okay? Okay. You know, you've been going through a bit of a tough time recently. Yeah, because the way that she's making me aware of this here is that I just want you to know that, okay, you don't need to bottle everything up until you go to bed at night, is how I'm being made aware of this here. So I don't know if you're one that gets on with the day and just pretends everything's okay and then over night time let it all out. She doesn't want you to keep doing that, okay? Rely on everybody around you, okay? And it doesn't matter how long it's been since Mum's passed. There's no time length on grief. You can grieve Mum for as long as you want to grieve Mum. There's no time on it, okay? But it's very much a case of stop beating yourself up for feeling sad as well. There's nothing to, you don't need to feel sad about feeling sad, okay? Just because she's not here anymore doesn't make her any less your mum. I mean, she'll always be your mum and she'll always look after you. She's always listening as well, okay? She loves you very much. She is drawing her energy back from me, but please do pass her love on to everybody else within the family, and thank you for working with me.
Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. Thank you. She was adamant she was going to be first through the door. She can relax now. Okay. Okay, I don't know where I am, but I have got a grandmother figure here by the name of Sandra stepping forward to me here. Okay. Now, as Sandra does step forward to me here, I am being made aware of the month of May as a relevant month here for a month of passing. Is there anybody that can take this, please? Okay. Can I come over there, please? Can't believe the aircon stopped working down this end, and it's only working down that end. Can we all turn around, guys?
Hiya.
Hello, you all right? Am I okay to work with you? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now with Sandra, I am in the month of May for a month of passing. Would that be correct as well?
Yes,
there,
it
please?
would.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm around the 18th of May actually here.
Yeah.
Actually, was it the 18th of May?
Yes, it was.
Okay, thank you. Now, as I see Sandra, she's more fuller framed as I see her, and she's got short grey hair, but it's almost like got a wave to it a little bit. I'm not seeing her with glasses. I don't know if she was meant to wear glasses, but she probably didn't wear them enough, but I'm not seeing her with glasses there. Okay, and she is making me aware of feeling very comforted at the time of passing. I do feel as though I'm at home at the time of passing. Does this make sense, Miss Sandra?
Yes, it does.
Okay, thank you. Okay. She's talking about a gold locket. Do you know of a gold locket? I don't know if she used to wear this gold locket or
Did she have one? Yeah, she had a love heart one.
Okay, perfect, because she's making me aware of that. Is that still in the family?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, because she's glad of this as well. This is how she's making me aware of that there. There is a couple of other people stepping in with Sandra here. I'm not sure if connected to Sandra or connected around you, but I am being made aware of a gentleman stepping forward by the name of Morris. Is how I'm being made aware of this. Okay.
My dad.
Okay, perfect, thank you. Am I okay to work with you as well? Okay, perfect, thank you. Now, as I am aware of Morris, I am a very dapper gentleman, is probably how I'd describe him. Very clean shaven, kept himself well presented here. Month of June is very relevant with Morris here as well. It feels like a more celebratory type month though, so it feels like birthday type month.
Yeah.
Would it have been around the 4th or the 5th of June, please?
The 4th, yeah.
The 4th, okay. Okay. Now with Morris, as I do see him here, did he slick his hair back? Yeah, because
Brill cream.
I was going to say the brill cream, because that's how I see him there as well. Very old-fashioned in terms of his style of dress, the way he was in life.
He always wore a tie.
Yeah, always like smart and presentable, but always black was black, white was white, no grey area sort of thing with him. You knew where you stood with him, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
They don't make people like this anymore. This is how I feel with Morris. It feels very much like, you know, like typical strong grit, always just got on with everything. There was no moaning, just got on with it. And that's how I'm being made aware of that there. There's also a female here with him, as I am seeing her join him here. Jenny does...
My mother.
Okay, perfect. Because that's how I'm being made aware of them here. The Valentine's Day is very significant around Mum as well.
Yeah, the last time I saw my mum was on Valentine's Day.
Okay, because that's how she's making me aware of that there, and this is very much a case, they are together there, as I'm being made aware of this there in spirit as well, that they are reconnected there in spirit. Why am I being shown a submarine?
I'm an ex-submariner.
Right, okay. Because there's a lot of pride here as well, and I don't know why, but I keep hearing that, we all live in a submarine. It's not a very good song, unfortunately, but that's how I keep hearing this as well. Were you a bit on the fence coming here tonight?
Very much so,
Okay.
yeah. I was voluntold.
Okay, because it's very much a case of like, they're surprised you're here. It's probably the best way to describe it.
Probably as much as me.
Yeah. But they're glad you are, because they wouldn't have been able to get this message across to you otherwise.
So.
There's a lot of pride for you, especially with your history with your being a submariner as well, but also how you've evolved since that as well, that your life has taken on such a productive life, and how your life has been the way it has. They're proud of you for the life you've lived, and this is how I'm being made aware of that. And they're very proud of the son they raised, and this is how I'm being made aware of that also. I just want to clarify something, bear with me. Okay. I hope you know this. Are you aware of a half-brother?
Yeah.
Okay. Would this be from Dad's?
Yeah.
Would it be from a previous relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. Was this something that you found out about later in life?
We knew about it growing up as kids, but he reached out and made contact about 5-6 years ago and did the half-brother.
Right, okay. And have you got a relationship now?
Not really, no.
Okay. Because it's very much a case of... Dad wants you to know that it's absolutely fine that you've not got a relationship there. It's very much a case of if there is any guilt that you've held about not having any sort of relationship there, no need to feel any guilt whatsoever, okay? Your decision is your decision, and you have their blessing regardless whether you have a relationship or you don't, and this is how I'm being made aware of that. I was just really worried that I was about to give you this information that you've got a half brother from a dad's different relationship and you didn't know. So that's what I was trying to clarify. And they told me that you knew, so it's all right. But I was worried for a little bit. Okay. Okay. And with Sandra did step in, and I want to talk of a lot of pride there for yourself, lovely, with Sandra there as well. Okay. I feel as though she never really stopped talking about you. Is how I'm being made aware of that. She knew how much your dad needed this as well. Would this be your dad? Would I be correct in saying this as well? Okay, because I am being made aware of how, like she knew that you needed this to hear from your mum and dad as well. Even without knowing it, you probably needed it, if that makes sense. But Sandra does just want to let you know, do you feel Sandra is more recent? It wouldn't have been 2022.
Yeah.
It was 2022, okay. Because would this be the first time that she's come through since her passing?
Yeah.
Okay, because she just wants to let you know that she's still extremely proud of you and that she still doesn't shut up about you, is how she's making me aware of this, okay? She just wants you to be a bit more proud of yourself, okay? And love yourself a little bit more. Love yourself as much as your dad loves you, and everybody in your family loves you. Just make sure that you listen to those instead of those horrible little voices. Yeah. But they are all drawing their energy back from me. But thank you for working with me, both of you.
Thank
Love
you.
and light to you all. Thank you. Okay, it's blooming warm, isn't it? Who thought a show in the middle of like Devon Way in June is a good idea? Right. Okay. Okay, so I have got a father figure here by the name of Trevor, as he does step forward here. 1st of June is a relevant date here with Trevor. Can anybody take this, please, at all? Say that again, sir? Your dad was Trevor. Can you take the 1st of June as a relevant date? Can you, lovely?
Yeah.
You can? Okay. Would you understand Crouchy?
Yeah.
Okay, can I work with you, please? Okay. Okay, so would Crouchy be a nickname for him as well, please?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So the 1st of June would be a relevant date here with him as well, please?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Would this be around the anniversary of his passing?
Yeah.
I'm not actually on the date, am I, 1st of June?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the... Okay, perfect, thank you. It's hard sometimes because Spirit sometimes draw the date for me, so I see it, and then they circle it. Now, sometimes that circle can mean I'm around that day, or it's that day, and I'll never have to... I just guess work, basically, at that point. But I do just want to let you know that he's very much around you, okay? I do feel as though that he'd been poorly for a long time before he did take his journey to Spirit. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. He's talking about a bench. Is there a bench for him?
Yeah.
Okay. He'd prefer me to call him Crouchy. Would you understand this as well, yeah? So with Crouchy, I just want to sort of pin him down. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he's talking about one thing and then he goes on to another thing, and then so I'm like, hang on, will you slow down a little bit? Okay, because he started talking about the bench, but now we're on to football, so we're just going to go on to football. Okay, do you understand a team in red and black? I'm being shown a team in red and black.
Yeah.
United, but it's not United.
No.
It's something to do with Bridge. Don't tell me. Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Would it be Bridgewater United?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but is there something? Was he very much associated with this football team? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I need to give them a telling off for finishing 17th in the season last season. He's not very happy about it. Is how I'm being made aware of this. Okay. They're lucky not to have got relegated, is how I'm being made aware of that there as well. So can you just pass that on from him, because it's really important. It almost feels typical for Crouchy for him to just come in and start talking about football rather than anything else, especially emotions, and this is how I feel with him there. But he's such a personality, like a real cracking guy, like you just want to have a chat with him, sit down and just hear all his stories, and this is how I feel with that. I feel as though he left quite a big gaping hole within the family as well. Do you understand that there, please?
Yeah.
He knows how much you love him, okay, and there's just... Were you there at the time of passing, lovely?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Did you just miss it? Because is this something that you've been beating yourself up about not being there at the specific time? Because the way that I'm being made aware of this is I'm feeling this pressure being lifted off my shoulders here, and he wants you to leave here tonight feeling as light as a feather, okay? And he doesn't want you to feel that burden of guilt about not. He was aware that you were there. To him, you were there, and this is how I'm being made aware of that, okay? Was there a period of where he was not really conscious towards the end? It was not lucid, yeah?
Yeah.
He's still aware of everybody that was around him, and I do need you to know this as well. Was there a lot of confusion with him towards the end? Was it dementia related here, actually? Okay. So this is where this is coming in, that he wants you to know that he was aware that it was you, I think, more so than anything, and that you were there at the time of passing as well, okay? Do you understand an Archie at all? It feels like Archie might be in spirit as well.
No.
Okay, it might just be a friend link with him, so I might just have to leave that with you, and you let me know after the show. That's absolutely fine. There's something to do with an Archie. It definitely sounds like Archie. I can't change it. So just take that with you, and then let me know, lovely, at any point. Okay. Okay. He wants to let you know that he's no longer struggling with the dementia or anything like that. Okay. Hence why he now knows that Bridgewater didn't do very well. But he's still very much around everybody within the family, okay? And he just wants you to know how much he's proud of you and how much he loves you as well, okay? And he wants to thank you for coming here tonight so that he can let you know that he's okay and he's no longer crazy, is his words, actually. So just do know that as well. I feel like when he first was diagnosed with it, he was worried about going crazy, is how he's being made aware of that there. But he's just want to say how grateful he is to everything that you did for him towards the end of his life as well. Okay, he is drawing his energy back from me, but a massive blow of a kiss as he does do this, and thank you for working with me.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Thank you. Problem is, when there's this many people in here, I swear the oxygen becomes less. Okay. Okay, so there is a gentleman here now by the name of Norman. As he does step forward, can I come over here, please? Thank you. Would this be Dad to you, lovely? Okay, thank you. There's the one. Thank you. Am I okay to work with you, lovely, first and foremost?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Do you understand the month of February being relevant with Norman, please?
Yeah.
Would this be a month of passing here with Norman, please?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, as I see, did he have a moustache?
He
Norman?
did.
Very prominent moustache
Yeah.
as well. He looks a bit like Sean Connery, actually.
Does.
Yeah, he
That's what
does.
everybody said, yeah.
Yeah, he does look like Sean Connery. I'm not doing my impression. Don't even ask. I knew you were going to ask. I always used to grow up. I'm going to have to do it now because even Norman wants me to do it. But I always used to say, people say I sound like Sean Connery. I don't sound nothing like him. I sound nothing like him, but because I just put that stupid lisp on, I thought I did. Okay. I can't believe you just got me to do that. Anyway, now as I do see Norman, he's got this massive smile on his face. I think that's probably at my expense now. But he is a cracking guy as well as he does step forward here. Okay. He is making me aware of difficulty breathing towards the end here as well. I do feel as though that he probably had difficulty breathing for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, I've just seen the word asbestos as I'm being made aware of this there. Does that make sense there with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, was it cancer caused by asbestosis,
Yeah,
please?
it was.
Okay. It wasn't melanoma?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, because that's how I'm being made aware of that there, that was caused by the asbestos.
Yeah.
and I was aware that asbestosis was the cause of the cancer.
Mesothelioma, yeah.
Right, okay, thank
Yeah.
you, because that's how I'm being made aware of that there as well. And it's, he wants to let you know that he's no longer suffering with any of that, okay?
Thank you.
You've also had a more recent pattern since Norman. Would this be correct as well? Would this be Mum, please, to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I need to let you know that Dad was there to collect Mum at the time of passing. Do you understand what the name of Val, please?
My mum.
That's your mum's name, okay. Because I do just want to let you know that, I don't know if you know the artist Alex Warren, but there's a song called Heaven Without You, and there's a lyric in it that says, if I'm the one that goes first, I'll wait outside heaven's gates because heaven won't be heaven without you. And that's how he feels about Val. He waited for her. Okay?
He's going to.
Okay, because that's how I'm being made aware of that there, and it's his way of letting you know that he waited for Val. As I see Val, I'm seeing her with white wavy hair, as I do see her there, and glasses.
Yeah.
Lovely smile, really kind energy as well with her there. Okay. There was there probably about 3 or 4 years between them?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like a long time to wait, but he would have waited for eternity to wait for his wife, and this is how I'm being made aware of that there.
Yeah.
They're literally like 2 peas in a pod, quite literally. Okay. But she was the quiet, always happy, like, just chatty, whereas Norman was very much practical joker,
Oh my gosh.
pull at your ear as he walks past, sort of
Yeah.
thing. And it's very much like they were very much opposites in that as well.
Yeah.
Like she was very like reserved, quite like, I want to say quite posh in a way, actually, with Val a little bit. She wouldn't like me saying that, I don't think, but compared to Norman, she was very posh. And Norman knew he was punching with her, is how I'm being made aware of that, okay? But Val thought the same about him, because she thought she had her very own Sean Connery. So, no, it's up to you who was punching, but okay. They are both very much connected here, and they are both very much still around you, and they've been very much looking forward to this tonight as well, okay? You're a lot like Dad, actually, in a lot of your mannerisms as well, in the way that you are conversing with me now. It feels very much the same way as I'm conversing with him. But he's just been, I don't know if he was a believer in this in life, okay, because he's been really excited about this, because let me tell you, he had a bloody massive shock when he got there and he was wrong. But this one, yeah, because he didn't believe any, he thought this was a load of crap, he said, yeah.
He did.
Yeah, massive shock. Massive shock. Okay, but a good shock, so he's been really excited about this. Just to say you were right, to be honest, as well. But he's just really proud of you and he loves you very much, okay? And he wouldn't have made this a sorrowful thing, you can imagine that with Dad. He would have, I'm alright, Duck, don't worry, I'm fine, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But do take his love,
Thank
and
you.
Mum's, know that they're okay, and thank you for working with me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Now I have got a female figure here with me. Now as she does step forward to me here, I am being made aware that she does feel like Mum as she does step forward here, by the name of Donna, as she does step forward here as well. Okay. Can anybody take this at the moment, please? Can I see hands? Can I come over there? I do feel I'm with you, actually, as soon as you put your hand up. You understand Donna and Mum in spirit, please? Okay, thank you. Have to pass it along. Okay. You okay for me to work with you, lovely?
Yes.
I wasn't sure you had the mic.
Yeah.
You understand the month of January with Mum?
Yes.
Would this be around the month of passing, please?
Yes.
Or wouldn't it be around the 20th or the 22nd of January, please?
22nd.
22nd of January, okay, thank you. As I see her, she's blonde, as I do see her here. Okay. And I'm being made aware of butterflies around you a lot, and with her, as I am being made aware of this. Do you understand this, please? Yeah, okay. This is her sign for you, very, very much so. So when you have butterflies, I don't know if you've had one land on you or come near you, but I'm being made aware of butterflies is very significant. And then she loved butterflies while she was here. She's making me aware of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Whose birthday is it in March 6th?
It's mine.
Okay, perfect. Okay. She's still quite a recent person, would this be correct, like in the last few years?
Yeah.
Okay, because she wants to talk about, she's sorry about the birthdays that she's missed.
That's okay.
And this is how she's making me aware of that there. Has there been a house move since her passing?
Yeah.
Have you recently bought a new house or just moved into a new house?
Yeah.
She's going wicked. She's loving this, absolutely loving this there. And she thinks that you're doing a wonderful job, both of you, I must add, as well.
Yeah.
Very much so. She's actually asking why you haven't stood up as well, I'll be honest. This is how she's making you aware of that there as well, okay? Because she wants to say a big thank you to you as well, and for everything that you do for her. Okay. Very much saw you as like a son as well. This is how I'm being made aware of that, and I do just want to let you know that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this new house, as I am being made aware of this here, did it sort of, I know you've been wanting to do this for a long while, but it feels as though it just, everything fell into place perfectly. Does this make sense? Like, you found it, you designed for it, you moved in, and everything was just like, it just went really straightforward.
Swimmingly, yeah.
Yeah, that's her. She knew that this was the right place. She put the place in your path, and she knew that this was where you needed to be. It's amazing how spirit work and know how to do things like this as well. I feel as though that you've had conversations about this, and it feels as very much like it was drawn, that you were drawn this way. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay. She's such a real, I know this sounds really cliche, but a real mum figure, you know what I mean? Like, even if she wasn't your mum, I feel as though she'd take you in and still mum you, if that makes sense. I really like, and she just, real warm energy like that. She just makes me feel like home, if that makes sense, and that's how she makes me feel there. Yeah. And she's been really excited about me coming here tonight so that she could talk to you, is how I'm being made aware of that as well. Okay. Were you meant to have a private reading with me?
Yeah.
She's telling me off for that.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Yeah, she says she knows that I can't help being poorly, but she's still giving me a telling off there anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. But she just wanted to let you know she's giving me a telling off because she's been itching to talk to you, is how I'm being made aware of that there as well. Okay. She loves you both so much, and this is really important that you both know that. There aren't the words to describe the pride that she has for both of you, and the way that you've carried on since her passing. I think she was very concerned that you weren't going to be able to cope with her passing because of how close you were. I feel very much like you and Mum were like best friends as well, is how I'm being made aware of that. But she owes a lot to you for that, to keeping her together there as well. Okay. She knows that you struggled as well because you were very close to her, but it's very much to both of you. You're just perfect together as well, and this is something that you need to know there. It feels like soulmates is how Mum's making me aware of that there. But I feel as though you two know that already anyway. But she's starting to draw energy back. Remember the butterflies, it's really... Have you got a butterfly ornament or something for Mum?
Yeah, she's, her ashes are in a butterfly.
Right, okay, that makes sense why she's making me aware of that. Yeah. Okay, please do take Donna's love. Thank you for working with me.
Thank you so much.
You are more than welcome, thank you. I'm going to have to come to you, I think, down here. Do you understand Trevor in spirit at all, please? Can I come here? Is that okay? Thank you. Because you've got an empty seat next to you. Well, it's not empty, but... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. You're absolutely fine there. Is she okay there? Yeah? Okay. Now, with Trevor's got a prominent moustache as well, so I do see him here. More hair than me. He has gone a bit more receded, like here, but he's got more hair than me. I know it's not hard. But okay. Okay. Okay, now with Cleggy. What's Cleggy? Surname as well, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm also being made aware of Trev as well. And he preferred Trev is how I'm being made aware of this as well. Okay, thank you. He's stepping in, just to let you know that he's here with you. Was that voices out there? Because I'm not sure, when I'm speaking to spirits, I'm not sure. Okay, because I do just want to let you know that he is stepping forward, just to let you know that he's very much around all of you, and this is really important that you know this as well. Has there been a recent passing within the family at all, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, there has been.
Okay. Okay. Now, have we just gone past the anniversary, actually? I want to say like last week.
This month.
Yeah.
I want to say about a week ago.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like this was very sudden. Okay. Do you understand the name of Sean here? Okay. Are you okay for me to work with you regards?
Yes,
okay. You've got a lot of questions because of how he passed. There's a lot of apologies in terms of his passing here. Okay. I do feel as though a train was involved, is how I'm being made aware of this here. Okay. And I want to say I'm sorry about his passing. Are you sure you're okay for me to work with you?
Please.
Okay.
Yes, she wants
we
this.
needed this.
Okay.
We really needed
Okay.
this.
He's fine. He needs you to know he's happy. He's absolutely fine, okay? Was he a bit of a live wire in life?
Joker.
Yeah. You couldn't get... I don't know if it was like ADHD, I don't know, but it was... yeah, you just couldn't get him to stand still or do anything for 1 minute without going on to the next. Okay. I want to say the 21st of June, around that date here. Early in the morning, I want to say early in the morning, okay.
Yeah.
He's a great guy, absolutely great guy. But
That's him. Yeah,
that's
him.
amazing. That's a brilliant picture as well. That's amazing. I can't say I've seen him. I've seen him now, obviously, but I didn't see him. So thank you for that. But I am being made aware. Okay. Okay. So he did struggle with his own mind. Is how I'm being made aware of this here. Wouldn't always talk about it. He didn't want to drag people down. Is how I'm being made aware of this. He thought his problems were his problems and nobody else's, and that's how I'm being made aware of that.
100%.
He's sorry for the way that it happened, and this is how I'm being made aware of that. But he didn't want any doubts. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
2 seconds, bear with me. He's sorry for being a coward. And he's sorry for leaving you. And this is how I'm being made aware of this here, okay? I know that you don't see him as a coward. I've told him that he's definitely not a coward at all. But that's just, he feels that way because of the way that he left this life. And this is how I want to let you know this. But he would have done anything for anyone. And this is how I feel. Probably at his own fault sometimes, because I feel as though people just mistreated him for it as well. Like people just expected things from him and took him for granted at times. And you guys were never that for him, that you were always a support structure for him. And the apologies that is coming through here is that I feel as though there's been a lot of questions as to why didn't he talk to me? And this is how I'm being made aware of this. And I just want to let you know that he didn't talk to anyone, because he didn't want anybody else's problems to be his problems, if that makes sense. Sorry, the other way around. Okay, he's reconnected with Trev there in spirit. Okay, so you can imagine what them two are like there together, yeah? Okay. Okay. He doesn't want, when you think of him, he doesn't want you to think about the way that he passed. He knows that he's talked about this a lot tonight. But that was more for evidential reasons for yourself, that you know that it was him that was coming forward. I feel as though that you have been trying to connect to him since his passing. This is the first time that he's come through tonight, and I need to make you aware of that. This is something that he wants to let you know that he's very adamant about. This is the first time that he's come through since his passing tonight, okay? Because I know that you feel as though that you've had a lot of questions as to whether he has stepped forward before tonight or not, okay? He's fine now. You can imagine he's still a live wire, absolutely fine. But his soul is free from anything that tied it down as well. And this is really important that you know this. He's such a great guy. Trev is such a great guy. They're both together there, causing absolute chaos, but having a whale of a time. And he's sorry that it's taken so long to come through. But he was always going to let you know that he was safe and well as soon as he possibly could. He's been waiting for this. But he's... Did you let balloons off at all for him? There's something to do with... If it's not yourselves, there's something to do with somebody letting... It's either balloons, Chinese lanterns, I'm not sure.
Candles?
I'm not sure.
Well, there's candles lit for him.
Okay.
A few days after.
I feel as though there's something being let go because he's saying that he's got it, whatever it was. Okay. Just take that with you and let me know if you can think as to what that is after. But please do take Sean's love, he's okay. Trev sort of stepped in just to be the gatekeeper a little bit tonight, just to open the door to make it easier for Sean.
Yeah.
But I do just want to let you all know that they're both there, safe and well, and they love you. They all love you very much, okay? And thank you for working with me. Thank you. I'm really sorry for your loss. Hello. I feel like I've just seen you lot. Are we all refreshed? Yeah? Okay, good. Well, I just saw Joel. So, I went up in the lift. I'm on level 3. I went up. The lift stopped at level 2. The doors opened and there was Joel. And he went, I'll wait for the next one. I was like, all right. I still haven't told him. Okay, so... Okay, are we ready to just jump straight back in? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Oh, that looks like a fresh water. Thank you, Talissa. Okay, so I have got a father figure here by the name of Lawrence, as he does step forward here. Am I okay to work with you? Do you understand this? Yeah? Okay. Down the front, sorry. You understand the month of May with Lawrence, please? Okay, thank you. Just here. I can't give him my mic, can I? Okay, you understand, this would be Dad, would it, in spirit, please? Yeah. Okay. Do you understand, as I see him, he's a bit of a rocker type look, as I see him here? Yeah. Longer hair, big, heavy sideburns, as well as I do see him here. Yeah. Real character. Real hard working, though, because he's making me aware of, real, strong hands and, where you have, calluses on your hands sort of thing, and that's how he's making me aware of that there. Okay, I'm around the 2nd of May here with him.
Yeah, that's the day he died, yeah.
The day he died, okay, thank you. Okay. 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 Do you understand the younger female in spirit as well, please? Lovely? Yeah. Okay. You sure you're okay for me to work with you, lovely? Yeah? Okay. Would you understand this being daughter in spirit here, please? Yeah. Okay, lovely. I'm so sorry for the loss. Okay. Okay. As I see her, I'm seeing her with beautiful long curly wavy hair as I see her there as well. Okay, thank you. I'm just being shown 2 letters. CC.
That's a name.
That's a name, okay. Because I was seeing it as 2 letters, so CC is a name, okay, thank you. The month of May is relevant for her as well here, but I'm more toward the middle, around the 18th of May.
That's the date, yeah.
Okay, thank you. I don't feel as though that she reached adulthood, is how I'm being made aware of this here. Okay, was she around the age of 16, please, at the time of passing? Okay, I'm so sorry for your loss, lovely. She is such a lovely girl. She's been really needing to come through tonight to you. Because this is really important that I get this across to you. It's okay.
I knew she was going to come through.
She just really needs to tell you that she wants you to carry on living. Okay? She knows that you've been having real bad thoughts, is how she's making aware of it since her passing. She doesn't want that, okay? So she really needs you to carry on living for her, okay? And this is how I'm being made aware of this, okay? She's such a lovely soul. And this would be granddad for her then as well.
Yeah, my dad.
Because he's got her, and I need to let you know that he's took her in, wrapped her up, he's making sure that she's okay.
Yeah.
Dad passed first, would this make sense as well?
Yeah.
Because I do need to let you know that Dad was there to collect Cece there as well at the time of passing as well, okay? Okay. She's obviously too young to be where she is, definitely too young to be in spirit is how I'm being made aware of this. And it doesn't feel right, obviously, with it being your daughter as well. But she just wants to let you know that she's okay, that she's safe and well, that she's fine, she's still with you, and this is really important here as well. There's a massive picture of her. It's like in a massive frame. I'm being made aware of this here, but I'm seeing like a garden of like loads of flowers as well as I'm being made aware of this.
God, I do that at a cemetery. Flowers all the time.
Right, okay.
I do it myself.
Okay, because that's how I'm being made aware of this here.
Big
And
picture.
she thinks it's absolutely stunning and absolutely beautiful is how I'm being made aware of that there as well. But she also really needs to tell you as well that it's important that you know that you don't have to spend your life there just to be close to her, because she's with you anyway.
Yeah.
This is really important that you know that, okay? Okay, with Lawrence, it's very much a case of, he's a bit of a cheeky chappy, I have to be honest. They're a bit, yeah, that's the best way to describe him as a cheeky chappy, to be fair. Again, I don't think a believer in this in life at all. He probably was a little bit like, but again, it's very much he's wanting to, you would have thought he would have come through tonight,
Never.
put it that way. But it's very much a case of that he needed to come through to let you know that he's got your little girl.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
To let you know that your little girl is safe and she's fine. There's nothing that you did wrong, and this is really important that you know this as well, okay? And there's nothing more that you could have done is how I'm being made aware of this here. I feel being mum, you'll always hold a sense of, is there something I could have done more? Could I have done something differently? Could I have done this, that? There's nothing else you could have done, and this is really important that you know this as well, okay? She loves a tattoo. She does love that, but she wants to let you know that she's safe and well. Her energy is still quite raw. Was her passing quite recent, still within the last few years?
25 months.
Okay, so still very recent, because it feels very, she's been very excited about this, but very emotional about it herself, because she knows how much you've needed to hear from her to know that she's okay. What's Hutchin?
That's her name, Cece Hutchinson.
Okay, because I didn't hear it all, I just heard Hutch in there as well. So this is just her way of letting you know that she's with you, okay? Okay. She's starting to draw her energy back, and so is Dad here, but I do just need to let you all know that she's safe and well. Just know that she wants you to carry on living for her, and that she loves you so much. Okay, thank you all, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for your loss as well, lovely. Thank you. Okay, so I have got a female figure here now. I'm not sure where I am, but I am being made aware of, she does feel like a mum figure here, by the name of Cherry, as she does step forward. Okay, there's Cherry. Okay, can I come over there, please? I bet you wish you stood down that end now, don't you? Oh, I'm going to get told off for that one. Hey Dad, I'm the boss here. I've been wanting to say that for years.
Where's I going?
The two ladies stood up, might be a hint. Might be a clue. Okay. Do you understand Cherry, please? Okay. But I'm also hearing Cherry, but then I'm also hearing Minnie as well, and I'm not sure, does this make sense at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is her name?
Cherry.
Cherry, okay. Did she also go by Minnie?
Yeah, it's her Facebook name.
Okay, because it's literally, I'm being made aware of that there as well, okay. Okay. There's also, the month of July is very relevant here with her. Do you understand that as well? Okay. It feels more around the month of passing with her with this as well. There's also a Daniel connected somewhere as well, please.
That's my son.
Okay. Okay. So I do need to send a lot of love to Daniel as well. Please do send a lot of love that way. She's, as I see her, she is making me aware that she could be quite hard-faced, is how she's making me aware of this. But this wasn't her in life. She's very much, when she got to know her, she had a heart of gold. In fact, you didn't even have to get to know her to know that she had a heart of gold, but she just had this "don't approach me" face. This is how she's making me aware of this. Okay. Okay. And RBF face is the sort of word that we'd probably use, but that's how she's making me aware of that there. And she's a real love of animals as well, massive love of animals. Do you understand this with her as well? Okay. Is it like a dog de Bordeaux or?
Yeah, we had one that passed.
Okay, because there's a dog de Bordeaux around her as well there, so we do need to let you know that as well. With her there in spirit then as well. Okay. 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 She feels very much like a real family woman with her here. Okay. She's more full of frame is how she's making me aware of it. But I do feel as though that she did deteriorate quite quickly as well towards the end of her life here. Do you understand this as well? She makes me feel as though her words that her health just took a nosedive is how I'm being made aware of that.
Yeah.
And nobody really had time to get their head around what was happening and what was going on with her, if that makes sense. She was also always full of life as well, even right up to the end. I feel as though she was just so full of life all the time. She was never not smiling, even though she did have this hard face, she's saying, but it lit up as soon as she smiled, and this is how I'm being made aware of that there. Okay. I feel as though you're still waiting to... Do you feel sometimes you're just going to wait for the phone to ring from her? And because I feel... Was she always on the phone to you?
Yeah, she was always on WhatsApp, weren't she?
Okay, yeah. Because I feel as though you're just waiting for something to go, like it still doesn't feel real, if that makes sense. It still feels very raw is the word that I'd use there in terms of this, and it's very much a case of it's because she wants you to know that she hasn't gone anywhere. So that feeling of feeling like she's still here, like you're just waiting to hear from her, that's because she's still very close to you, and this is really important that you know this as well. Okay, and she's got darker hair, as I do see her there as well. Okay, she went. Her eyes went quite squinted when she smiled a lot as well. Like she looked like she couldn't see very much because she was smiling that much when she smiled. But she's just got this real, like her whole face smiled when she smiled, and she wants to let you know how much you make her smile to this day. And this is really important that you know this as well. Very close to Daniel, especially in spirit as well now. Very, very close to Daniel. How old is Daniel, can I ask?
He'll be 21 soon.
Okay, because has there been a lot of change in Daniel's life at the moment?
Not majorly, but he's had a lot happen, yeah.
Okay.
He struggled since she passed.
Okay, because if there just feels a lot of change, it may be change yet to come for him then, if this makes sense. And I do just want to let you know, and to let Daniel know if you can, that she's very much around him in this as well, okay? Okay. Okay. There's something about not being too hard on yourself as well. And this is really important as how she gets this across. It feels as though... do you try and do everything for everyone? Is how I'm being made aware of this. Because it feels very much a case of... It's almost like you don't have enough time to actually go from one thing to the other because somebody else is already dragging you in a different direction, if that makes sense, yeah? There's only one of you, is how I'm being made aware of this, so stop trying to do everything for everyone and take some time for yourself, and this is really important as well, okay? She's safe and well, she's still around you, and this is really important. She loves you very much, and she's starting to draw her energy away from me, but please do take her love, and thank you for working with me. Thank you. Okay, now I do have another female here with me, a younger female here. Does feel like family connection, but doesn't feel like direct family connection in terms of sibling, or feels more like a cousin type connection here by the name of Samantha, and she does step forward here. Okay. She did have 6 kids, as I'm being made aware of this. Is there anybody that can take this, please? Over here, over here. I always worry because there's a massive wedding going on, as you know, and Spirit sometimes doesn't differentiate between whether they're in this room or if I'm out there. So sometimes it's a little bit difficult. Do you understand this, lady
Yes,
in Spirit?
yeah.
Okay, thank you, lovely. Okay. Do you understand what the name of Samantha with her as well, please? Okay, thank you. Do you understand the month of August connected with her?
Yes.
The early part of August, I would say here. Okay. Would this be around her death as well, please? Thank you. Okay. Now, as she talks about the 6 children, I want to say 4 girls and 2 boys. Am I wrong? Crap.
Close, you're close.
There's talked about definitely 3 girls as how I'm being made aware of.
I've got it.
You've got the 3 girls, okay. Okay, now I want their names then, if she's made me go wrong, I want their names. Okay, there's a Leah.
Yeah.
Is there a Katie as well? And is there an Isabel as well? Yeah, okay, thank you. So I do just want to let you know that she's aware that you've got these 3 children, that she's really happy that you're looking after them and that you're raising them, and this is how she's making me aware of this here. Okay. Is there one that's still very young? Not in school yet, or just starting school?
She goes to high school in September.
Okay, because, okay. What do you mean by that? Okay. There's a Corey though as well.
That's fine.
Is that your son? Okay. Okay. I want to let you know not to be too hard on yourself where Corey's concerned, is how I'm being made aware of this here. Is there additional needs there with Corey at all? Okay. Because there's only so much that you can do, because you can't do everything, and this is how I'm being made aware of that. And she knows, being a mum herself, that you would literally do anything that is humanly possible to be able to help all your children, but you can only do so much, and there's limitations, unfortunately, and this is how I'm being made aware of that. There's a Lee connected that she wants to send a lot of thanks to as well.
That's my partner.
Okay, perfect. So she wants to send a lot of thanks that way because of the way that you're raising her children, and this is how she's really grateful for this. Okay. Okay. Would Leah be the eldest of the 3?
Yeah.
Would it be in the order that I said, actually? Leah, Katie, Isabel?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So Isabel's the one just going to high school?
Yeah. So.
Okay. Because I'm very much around her, Can you let her know that Mum is very much around her if you can as well? Okay. Okay. I know that you've had a lot of questions as to whether you've done a good enough job. She wouldn't have wanted anybody else to have done it. And this is really important here. But I can't actually put it into words how grateful she is to you when you've got kids yourself to take on 3 of hers. And this is really, really important that she gets this across to you, that she can't ever repay you. But she just wants to know that she loves you so much and is so, so grateful. Okay? Please give her girls, give all her family the biggest kiss that you could possibly do. She's blonde, as I do see her here as well. Please give everybody in the family, especially her children, the biggest kisses that you possibly can from her.
Thank you.
She's drawing her energy back, but please do take her thanks, and thank you for working with me. Thank you, lovely. Thank you. Can I just say what an amazing woman you are for doing that as well, lovely? Okay, so I have got a gentleman here now by the name of Bill, as he does step forward here. The month of October is very relevant with Bill here. Does feel like a dad connection here with Bill. Who can take this, please? Can I come over there, please? Thank you. You can hear the aircon on there, Mike, down there. Either that or Dad's going, hello, lovely. You can take everything I've said so far. Can I work with you? Is that okay? Okay. Am I towards the end of October here with Bill? Well, am I around the 27th?
26.
26th, okay. Okay. Now, I need to let you know that I'm seeing him get out of a wheelchair, pick up the wheelchair and throw it away. And this is how I'm being made aware of this. Do you understand this with him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also seeing M&D here. Do you understand this as well, please?
Yeah, motor neuron disease.
Okay, thank you. Because this is how he's making me aware of this here. Did he have a prominent moustache as well?
He had a ginger moustache.
Okay. He loved his moustache.
He kept it always.
I'm going to have to ask a question, and I know he can hear me, but I'm going to have to pretend that he can't hear me. Was his hair his?
So what was that, sorry?
Was his hair his?
Oh, he never went grey. He was proud of his ginger hair.
Right, because
His full head of hair.
this bit don't look like his.
He was so proud of his full head of hair.
It's really, that's why I had to ask.
I've got his ginger hair. I've not got a grey hair in my head.
Honestly, it looks like a toupee.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, you know when you go out in the wind and it's just,
Yeah.
that's what I was expecting, but clearly not. Fair play, Bill, that's amazing. Okay, because that's how I'm being made. There's a Celine connected as well somewhere, please.
That's my mum.
Is Mum still with us? Okay, so can you send a lot of love to Celine, please?
Yeah.
Are you okay to carry on, lovely? You sure? Okay. Okay. He's making me aware that the M&D really did take him from who he was, is how I'm being made aware of this here. That Dad wasn't Dad in the end, and
No.
he's making me aware he had to sit funny a lot of the time, and his head had drooped a lot, is how I'm being made aware of this. But I cannot put it into... In fact, he's literally... the only way that I can describe this to you, I've just seen him stroll down here to you. And that's literally as I've just seen this, because I know this is such an important message for you to just know that he's literally got out of this chair, walked right past me and down to you. And this is how I need to make you aware of that there, okay? Can you please let Celine know this as well, because I know that she would really need to know this.
She's visited me from the West Midlands. She's visiting me this weekend.
Amazing. Okay, so you can go back straight to her and tell her this then as well. That's great. Okay.
Thank you.
You are more than welcome. You don't have to thank me. His hair is brilliant. Honestly, I just can't get over his hair. I can't get over his hair. I thought he finds it funny. He's actually really proud that I actually asked if it was his, to be honest. He's actually really proud. Was he unable to communicate as much as he would have liked towards the end as well?
Yeah.
Was it a lot of like grunting is the only way that I could describe it with him? Like you didn't have to learn how to communicate with him in the end, if that makes sense, and knew what he wanted. And he actually wants to apologise because of how proud a man he is.
Oh.
That you had to care for him the way that you did.
Oh, God.
But he's so grateful that you did. But it's his turn to take care of you again now and be the dad again, and this is how I'm being made aware of that there, okay? Did you used to call him Billy Boy, or somebody used to call him Billy Boy?
Yeah. Where he worked.
Okay.
That was his, where he used to work, and he was offended by it because he was the gaffer. Yeah.
Okay. I won't call him Billy Boy.
No, don't call him Billy Boy.
But it's very much a case. The reason that he's bringing Billy Boy up is because he is the gaffer again. And that's how he's making me aware of that. He's not the man.
He's the head of the family.
Yeah, and it's very much... He's a real man's man, do you know what I mean, with Bill? Very much so, like...
Yeah.
He would have hated the way that his life went and panned out with the motor neuron disease. But you would have never known it because he would never have moaned about it.
No.
He just got on with it.
No.
And what a credit to him as well, but a credit to you. But also, this is really important that you know this, that there is no more suffering for him at all. He no longer needs any of the aids that he needed before. He's absolutely fine. He's back to being the gaffer, back to being Billy Boy, even if you don't like that name. And he's still got a great head of hair. So please do take his love. Please do pass his love on to Celine, and thank you so much for working with me. Thank you. Okay, so I now have another gentleman here with me by the name of Paul. Okay, now as Paul does step forward to me here, I am being made aware of the month of November is a significant day with Paul here. Can I come here? Thank you. Oh, hang on, I've got a couple. Oh, I've got a few. Okay. Bear with me. 27th, I'm around the 27th of November here. You can as well. Okay. The month of January is relevant here too.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's my dad.
Okay.
The 27th of November, his birthday was in January.
Would we be in the 20s in January as well?
29th.
Okay. Can you still take this?
Yeah.
It feels more his birthday in January. Okay. What about yourselves? It would be his birthday and the death would be November.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'm just trying to work out who I'm with, sorry. I do feel more drawn to the back of the room, I do have to be honest here. Do you understand breathing difficulties?
Yeah.
Okay. It wouldn't be COVID.
Yes, it would.
It was COVID.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. I know it's difficult when it's so close as well. I'm so sorry. Can I work with you, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. You have to bear with me because normally my sign for COVID, I'm thankful I haven't had it. I can't breathe with COVID when I get the sign for COVID. Okay. Okay. Okay, has there been a baby boy in the family?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Are you sure you're okay for me to carry on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you understand there's been a C-section with the baby
Yes.
boy at all? Okay. And we're around the month of February here with the baby boy here as well. No?
That's when she found out she was pregnant.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Now with Paul, okay. I want to say the 29th of November was the death. Is that 27th of November is the death and 29th of January is birthday? Would that be correct? Yeah? Okay, thank you. Just wanted to clarify. Now, okay. There's I want to talk about this. Was it an emergency C-section as well, please, at all?
It was pretty fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I do just want to let you know that he kept. Who was it yourself? Or,
No.
Okay. Because was it yourself, lovely? Can I talk to you? Is that okay? So sorry. I just want to let you know that he kept you very much safe throughout the C-section as well. And this is really important that you know this. It's really brilliant. I kept you safe, Sonny. Don't you worry. And this is how I'm being made aware of that. Does that make sense, there, lovely? Yeah, I don't know, is that what he would have said?
It's my son's name, Sonny.
Oh, okay, so that's brilliant how he said that, I kept you safe, and okay, Sonny. I may have heard it wrong then, okay. Because that's brilliant there, because this is his way of letting you know that he was keeping you safe, but also aware of your little boy being called Sonny as well, okay? Okay. Now I am being made aware of with the COVID with him that it was quite quick, is how I'm being made aware of this, that he did deteriorate quite quickly with the COVID. Were you not able to see him when he passed at all, or were you not able to be in his company as much as you would have liked?
I didn't go to the hospital because I couldn't face it.
Okay, because the way that I'm being made aware of this here is there's a lot of guilt that he wants to take away from you in regards to this as well, okay? And it's very much a case of he just needs you to know that he wouldn't have wanted you to have seen him that way at the end of his life anyway, okay? And very much around you all. This is really important that I let you know this. Okay. Okay. I know there's a lot of anger towards COVID because of what happened and everything else. But he just wants to let you know that he's okay and that he's safe and well. And he was very much a believer in life, that your time was your time. and that's how he makes me aware of this. And it's almost like, have you heard of the phrase of one out, one in? And it's almost like he's saying he went out to make room for your little boy. And this is how he's making me aware of that there as well. Okay, so it's like one out, one in. And I do just want to let you know that he's very much around all three of you here. I do just want to let you know that as well, okay? He is starting to draw his energy back from me. But your little boy, can I ask how old your little boy is?
It's 3.
Okay. Don't be surprised if your little boy is talking to people that you can't see or talking to things that isn't there. Don't be surprised by that, because very much that Bill is around Sonny as well. Okay, so just know this. Thank you for working with me, and love and light to all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now I have got a father figure here by the name of Mike, as he does step forward to me here. Okay. July is very relevant with Mike here as well. Okay. Okay, bear with me, I'm not sure if I'm with you, it doesn't feel. The third, can I come over here please? I didn't feel as I was this side of the room, I'm so sorry, lovely. Am I okay to work with you? Thank you. Okay, now with Mike, as he does step forward to me here, I do feel as though that he was poorly for a long period of time, but he just got on with it, and he was always smiling all the way through it, his arm being made aware of this. Do you understand that with him? Would this be Dad to you, please? Yeah, okay. Okay. Who's Mason, please? Oh, son. Okay. Because is he a good little footballer?
Yeah, he loves football.
Yeah, because this is how I'm being made aware of that there, and very much that Mike is very much around him all the time, especially when he's out on that pitch, and that's how I'm being made aware of that there. Who's the Plymouth fan?
Mason.
Okay, perfect.
He'll be disappointed in that.
Yeah, he's not very happy about that. More Torquay would have been better, is I'm being made aware of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I'm seeing the yellow of Torquay there, as I'm being shown that. A big fan of Torquay, as I'm being made, okay. Now, as I am talking about July, it wouldn't be Mike if he didn't talk about football first and foremost. There's something about... okay. Is there a carol connected somewhere?
That'll be my mum.
Your mum. Is your mum still with us, please?
Yes.
Okay. Why is he saying that he wants to apologise for ruining the anniversary?
He missed it by 1 day.
Okay. Was it their wedding anniversary that he missed? Their 50th?
Golden, yeah.
Okay. He's really sorry about this. Okay. There's the 13th of July, very relevant, but also the 14th of July. I don't know which one I am actually, the 13th or the 14th, but I'm around that area.
His birthday was on the 13th, and his anniversary was on the
14th.
Oh, okay, so birthday and
his passing.
so did he pass on his birthday?
Yes.
Yeah.
He did.
Okay, because that's how because it feels very relevant around that time there as well. Okay. Okay. He's been getting an earful about that as well, I think, about missing the anniversary. I don't think she'll ever forgive him. Even when she gets to meet him again, she's never going to forgive him.
No.
But he's prepared for it. He says, I'm prepared, I'm ready. He says, we'll just have to do it again in the next life for another 50 years, is how he's making me aware of that. So please do let her know that as well. Okay. Were you sort of like, not dragged along tonight, but you sort of dragged along tonight, weren't you? Yeah.
Not dragged along.
But
I've never been. So.
Never been to anything like this before. Okay. Because he would never have expected you in a place like this. Maybe at the bar, but not here. And that's how I'm being made aware of. But it's very much a case of that he's glad that you have, because he's been really itching to talk to you as well. There's a Torquay United tie. It's something to do with the torquay. I don't know whether it's just striped, or it's yellow.
At his funeral, yeah.
You wore it for his... Okay, because that's how I'm being made aware of that there, and he's very much aware of this as well. Okay. I feel as though Mason could go quite far within the football. With this is how I'm being made aware of that. Maybe not to the top level, but I do still feel like he could make something of himself within the football, just trying to keep going with it, and this is how I'm being made aware of this here with Mike. He don't like top level football anyway, Mike, because that's why he supported Torquay, to be honest, and that's why he's making me aware of that. He's still not happy that Mason supports Plymouth. Who do you support?
So it was Torquay United, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still Torquay?
Yeah.
That's all right then. He says as long as you don't change to Plymouth as well. Do you go to Plymouth a lot?
Yes.
Yeah, that's bad enough. Okay. But he's just a real happy man, and he was all the way through. I want to say the last 5-6 years of his life, I want to say. It was something that you always knew was coming, his passing. You had a long time to sort of prepare yourself for it in a way, if that makes sense. But it didn't make it any easier when it happened.
Yeah.
But he wants to thank you so much for the support that you've shown your mum as well. Okay? But you don't have to be the man all the time. It's okay to cry. Okay? Nothing wrong with it. Don't make you any less of a man. Only supporting Plymouth does that. Okay. But he's so proud of you. Please do pass his love on to everybody within the family. He's safe and well, and he's so glad that you were here tonight. And he says, typical me, I'm always coming in at the last minute anyway, and okay? But please do take his love, and thank you for working with me, and thank you again. Thank you. Okay then guys, I do think that is me for the evening. I am absolutely knackered now. I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to get around more of you than I have. If my energy would allow it, I'd have got through every single one of you before I went home. But it's just not possible, unfortunately. I just want to say a massive, massive thank you for just being here. Like, I've never been to Exeter, ever. So to actually have this many people from this area want me to come down here, it's absolutely mind-blowing to me, and it will never be something that I'm not forever grateful for. Would you like me to come back to Exeter? Yeah? Okay. Thank you so much.
I've got lots of people that would want to come.
Thank you so much.
Plymouth, but it's not far. It's
Thank
only like
you.
an hour on the train.
Honestly, thank you so much. It's just honestly mind-blowing for me. But I do just want to point out, even if I haven't managed to get to you tonight, please know that it isn't because your loved ones haven't wanted to step forward to you, haven't wanted to come forward. It isn't like that. It's just not possible for me to get around every single one of you. Your loved ones are with you, and you don't need me to talk to your loved ones. Talk to them like you would if they were still here. Talk to them out loud. You're not crazy for talking to them out loud. I do it all the time. I tell my granddad off all the time for not giving me enough signs. Me. So if I do that, you lot can do that as well. But what you need to know is your loved ones are with you always. Okay, I have a saying, those we love don't go away, they walk beside us every day. And that is very true, okay? Your loved ones are with you always, no matter where you think you are in the world. Proof. Might have been Grandad. Cheers, Grandad. But it's very much a case of, I do just want to let you know they are always with you and are never ever far from you, okay? And you don't need mediums to talk to your loved ones, you can talk to them yourselves. They will always try and send you signs back. It's just sometimes we're a little bit oblivious to them. Just keep your eyes out for any sort of signs that remind you of them, okay? And don't disregard them, because it's very easy. Being human with our logical mind will go, nah, that's not them. That's just a coincidence. Do you realise how frustrating that is for your loved ones when they've tried so hard to send that sign? But yeah, please, thank you again. Do take my thanks. Love and light to every single one of you, and if you've got far to travel, safe journey home, but thank you very much, and love and light to you all. Thank you.
Well, I found Dean on TikTok 2 years ago, and I was absolutely amazed watching his lives where he did like his free readings that he did on his lives and all the specific information that was coming. I was like, oh my God. And I actually had a private reading with him prior to them stopping them, which is incredible. And then I went all the way to St. Helens to see him at one of his shows properly. And upon going to St. Helens, he actually made the effort to come to Exeter, which is this show today. And I'm very grateful for that. As he's gone out of his way to travel closer to me. Needs to be able to experience this again. Yeah, I just think he's absolutely incredible. He's very, very specific with his information. There's no way you can leave without feeling like you've not been in touch with your loved one. It's absolutely incredible. It's not a waste of money. It's very, very reasonable price. And yeah, you can't beat it really. And why go anywhere else with uncertainty when you know you can go for someone that always got your best interest at heart, basically.
Yeah, of course. So this evening was a bit of a surprise. Blown away by it all, not sideways to be honest. I don't watch any of the YouTube channels or anything. I've never been to one of these evenings. My wife has been for a few over the years. She said that we're going to come here this evening. And to be honest, watching other people, I got a bit lump in my throat and a bit teary-eyed watching other people. I never imagined that my dad would come through. And it's classic my dad to be coming at the last minute, quite laid back like myself, quite chilled. That is, and I just can't believe it. It's just literally, it's amazing. And everything he said was just absolutely right. Yeah.
There is. Mr. Worldwide. That will be all.